Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. Today I'm going to help you out with a practice session in which I'm going to take up an article, a news article, and I'm going to tell you how you can start reading the news article, how you can start improving your English with just a piece of an article or a news article. We all know how to read a newspaper does help. We have tried it many times. It's the same concept. I'm going to put it here, wherein I'm going to take up one news article and I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about what each sentence means, what each word means, what is the sentence construction or the grammar part, and how you can understand the article very easily. So if you start practicing it in this way every single day for 10 minutes, if you give to newspaper reading or any article reading or any article, anything which you want to read, if you just want to give some 10 minutes to reading every single day, and if you start reading out loud in the way I am going to tell you, it is really going to benefit you a lot in improving your English communication skills and to speak English fluently and confidently. There are lots of benefits, guys, which I am going to discuss in this video. On that note, guys, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. But if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section, and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. Let's get started with today's article. Okay, I've picked up this very wonderful and interesting news article which is related to AI. AI, I'm sure you all are aware of it. If not, AI means artificial intelligence. It is very much in the market. It is very much in the news, guys. If you don't know, go get an understanding of what AI is about. Now, this news article is in Economic Times and its heading says, or it reads, "What is artificial superintelligence? Question mark. Former Google CEO Eric Schmidt warns AI will soon outsmart humanity and we are not ready." Once again, what is artificial superintelligence? Former Google CEO Eric Schmidt warns AI will soon outsmart humanity and we are not ready. So this is a news article which is published in Economic Times, and I am going to talk about this article in detail, how you can start reading news articles or any article for that matter, which will help you to improve your English speaking. The first word is outsmart. Outsmart humanity and we are not ready. Outsmart means they are going to be smarter than humans. The AIs are going to be smarter than humans or human brains. So this is what outsmart means. So this is the first word you need to know. So what does this heading means? It's talking about what is artificial superintelligence. Like artificial intelligence is one, which is AI. This article is talking about artificial superintelligence, which is ASI. So what is it about? We are going to know in this article. And then former Google CEO Eric Schmidt warns AI will soon outsmart humans and we are not ready. So AI is going to be smarter than us and we are not ready. We just don't know what it's going to bring or what it's going to do in the future. So this article talks about everything, all of this. Okay, so let's start. World consumed by conversations around AI ethics, job losses, and automation. Former Google CEO Eric Schmidt is raising an alarm. Not about what we already know, but about what we don't yet understand. Okay, so by just reading it, we are getting so many clues, right? So first thing what you have to do is you have to just read it slowly, word by word, and try to understand what is the general basic, the first idea what you got from it. Okay, let's repeat it. In a world consumed by conversations around AI ethics, job losses and automation, former Google CEO Eric Schmidt is raising an alarm, not about what we already know, but about what we don't yet understand. So the basic general idea is he's just talking about something which we don't know. What this AIs are going to bring for us in future, and we are not prepared, we are not aware of all of it. So he is trying to raise an alarm, he is trying to bring to our notice about it. Okay, this is a general basic idea I got from reading this sentence. So first, go slow, try to read each word clearly and understand what it is trying to say. Now the second part, let's come to the vocabulary. In a world consumed by conversations, consumed, what does it mean? Consume means what we read, what we listen to, what we try to understand, what we absorb, right? All these things are related to consume. Now here, in what context consume is used? It is said in a world consumed by conversations around such and such thing. So it's basically talking about the conversations we consume. We don't eat or drink conversations, right? Consume means to have something. We don't do that. But whatever conversations we listen to, whatever conversations we read, whatever conversation we hear, so that is what it means. We are consuming that. We are listening to that. We are absorbing that. We are taking in that. So this is what consume means in this context. Okay, it will be much clearer when we'll get to know the sentence a little more. So in a world consumed by conversations around AI ethics, job losses and automation. So the conversations are basically around AI ethics, job losses and automation, which is related to the artificial intelligence. So basically people are just talking about job losses, automation, losing job, and AI ethics. Is it ethical or not? So these conversations we are consuming only. This is what it means. Now the next word is AI ethics or ethics. Ethics means moral values or societal principles. Now every technology, everything which is there to transform our lives, it comes with some moral responsibilities or societal principles or responsibilities. So that is why AI should also come under the ethics, right? Ethics means moral principles or societal values. It should be around that. So that is ethic means. It should be within that. It should not cross moral principles or societal values. Okay. Automation means to automate something. Like if some humans are working on it, it should be like we should switch to machines. Right? If some jobs humans are doing, let's try to use machines to do those jobs. This is what automation means. Former CEO Eric Schmidt is raising an alarm. Raising an alarm means he is trying to bring something to notice or attention, to our immediate attention. So he's raising an alarm. He is telling that this is something which is very alarming, or it is very disturbing, or it needs attention. When an alarm is raised to rescue or to help somebody, right? Somebody needs help. That is why an alarm is raised. This is what he's bringing to everybody's notice so that the problem can be solved at the earliest. Okay, this is what raising an alarm means. Okay, it is also very commonly used, raising an alarm. Raising an alarm is a phrase which is very frequently used. You can come up with new sentences also with this, like we should always raise an alarm when we find something fishy, or when we feel there's something wrong, we should raise an alarm. So there I've given 2 examples how you can use this phrase in your own sentences. You also try this. Okay, now what he's raising an alarm for? Not about what we already know, but about what we don't yet understand. Yeah, he's raising an alarm not just about what we know, but he's going beyond that, and he's trying to tell us something which we don't even understand. We don't even have thought about it. We don't understand doesn't mean that we don't understand. We have not given a thought to that, or we have not thought about it. This is what this sentence means. Okay, next sentence. On a recent episode of the special competitive studies project podcast. So this article is from a podcast. See, I've always told you watch podcast. It's really helpful. Okay, let's not divert from the topic. Let's get back to the topic. So, on a recent episode of the Special Competitive Studies Project podcast, Smith declared that artificial superintelligence, which is ASI, a term that's still absent in most public discourse. A term that's still absent in most public discourse is rapidly approaching and society is dangerously unprepared. So what he's talking about, he's not talking about artificial intelligence, he's talking about artificial superintelligence. Okay, so in a recent podcast, he declared. So what declared means? He publicly announced. So in a podcast, he announced this or about this. What he announced? That artificial superintelligence, a term that is still absent in most public discourse, is rapidly approaching and society is dangerously unprepared. Next is public discourse, means public discussions or public forums like media or social media, like conversations, debates and narratives which is happening in society, especially in media, politics, academia and public forums. It's majorly what people are collectively talking about. Okay, so most public discourse. So public discourse is public platforms or public forums. What are those forums? Media, academia, politics, discussions, conversations, debates, etc., etc. On all these forums or platforms, this is absent. ASI, artificial superintelligence, is not talked about. Is rapidly approaching, and he said that it is rapidly approaching. Rapidly means very fast, is coming near. Approaching means to come near. Rapidly, very fast. It is coming very fast. And society is dangerously unprepared. And society, we as a whole, or society as a whole, is dangerously unprepared, means we don't know about its dangers. We don't know about the dangers of ASI. We don't know how dangerous it is. We are just not talking about it. We are not prepared for it. So just to emphasize it, it says dangerously unprepared. Next sentence is, within a year, programmers may be obsolete. So he says within a year, the programmers, the coders, people who do coding or who develop code will be obsolete. Now what does obsolete means? The skills will be redundant or no longer needed or useful, because everything will be done by machines, right? What is artificial intelligence? It is a chatbot, it is a robot which chats and performs actions. So it will be human skills will be replaced by machines. Okay. So that is why it will be of no use, or those skills will be redundant or of no use or not useful to have. Next, speaking with conviction and urgency, Smith laid out a roadmap that reads more like science fiction than emerging reality. Now, speaking with conviction and urgency. Conviction means strong belief and confidence in something. So he had a very strong belief and confidence in what he's saying, and he's not speculating. Okay, he's not just saying something out of the blue. He has enough evidences, or he has enough things which can prove it. So that is why he is saying with conviction. He is very sure about it, is very confident about it. And urgency, which is very urgent. Okay, Smith laid out a roadmap that reads more like science fiction than emerging reality. So he laid a roadmap that reads more like science fiction. Now what science fiction is? It's basically something futuristic or imaginative scenarios which is often used in movies or novels, and such ideas which are used which doesn't have anything to do with the reality. This is what science fiction is, okay, or we call sci-fi movies, than emerging reality. Emerging reality is like the reality which is going to come up, okay, or which is going to emerge or come up. His roadmap reads more. I mean, it sounds more, or it reads more means it says more about, it tells more like a science fiction, or it sounds more like a science fiction than emerging reality, because nobody is prepared about it. So that is why. Within the next 12 months, he believes most programming jobs could be replaced by AI. Not only that, AI systems will be able to outpace the brightest graduate level mathematicians in structured reasoning tasks like advanced maths and coding. So within the next 12 months, he believes most programming jobs could be replaced by AI. So he says that next 12 months, most programming jobs are going to be replaced by AIs. Not only that, AI systems will be able to outpace the brightest graduate level mathematicians in structured reasoning tasks like advanced math and coding. So not only that, what else AI is going to do? AI systems will be able to outpace the brightest level mathematicians. It is going to outpace someone or something else to perform better, or to move faster, to perform better than somebody else. So it's going to outpace brightest graduate level mathematicians. It's going to go ahead or perform better than brightest, means very smart or very intelligent mathematicians. Okay, in structured reasoning tasks. What is structured reasoning task? Structured reasoning task means complex logical problem solving activities. Complex logical problem solving activities like maths, coding, advanced maths and coding. So that is why he says that it's going to replace all engineers, and it's going to replace the brightest minds in mathematics also. So this is what this article says. So guys, here I've discussed how you can read slowly first. The first step will be go slow. Read twice or thrice and try to understand the initial idea of what it says. Next, go to the vocabulary and try to find out what every word means in that context. Then try to understand the exact meaning of the sentence, each and every sentence, and then try to read it again, the whole paragraph, and try to come up with a summary of it, what you have understood. This is the best practice, guys. And in case if you find any pronunciation difficult, go to Google and check for the pronunciation and try to pronounce it in the right way. Okay, in this way, what will happen is you are going to build up on your vocabulary, build up on your English fluency, confidence, and the way it is pronunciation, and the way the idea is presented. You can copy some sentences and use it also in your own words. If you find some new words, try making new sentences out of it. Any phrase, any new word, anything which you find, start making new sentences out of it. It is going to help you. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.